Hey guys, welcome again to another live trading session with me and Market Potentials. Now, if this is the first time you're visiting this channel or watching this video, in this videos and the series of videos that I continue to produce, I show you exactly how you can start to be a profitable binary option trader and make some serious cash from binary option trading in the year 2021, as the title of this video suggested. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, keep watching, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can milk binary option trading and literally build a successful income, a very profitable income doing so going forward. Okay, so in this video guys, I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make some serious cash from binary option trading. Okay, it does not matter if you are new to trading, if you're an experienced forex trader, for example, or what your background is. Anyone can learn this. I started from knowing nothing as well when I first got started on this, and so can you. All right, now binary option is very similar to forex trading in general because you're still trading on the underlying instrument, which is the forex pairs. Okay, now first things first, obviously to trade this you need a trading platform, you need a broker. Now I use IQ Option Trading, which is the live trading platform that you're watching here. Okay, so today is the 9th of August, as you can see, about close to 220 to where I am. The link is at the bottom of the video guys, if that's what you want to do. You want to do exactly what I'm doing. You want to make a couple of $100 in a couple of minutes, then sign up for a free account. Get started with a demo account initially, and once you're more comfortable you can put in some real cash, and you can simply start from as low as $10 and take trades from just $1 each, which is very, very affordable for everyone to get started. Okay, now once you have signed up for the account, again link down below, you verified, you have provided all your ID and whatever KYC, your customer requirements, because this is a regulated broker, so they do need to dot the I's and cross the T's and all that stuff. You would have access to the same platform that I'm using right now. Okay, now the first thing you're going to do is choose the instrument that you wish to trade. Now binary option, IQ Option is a full-fledged broker, so besides binary option, which is what I'm going to be trading, they also got digital options, which is very similar to the traditional binary option, but these are known as OTC, which means that the price may not necessarily be the same as the underlying forex pair, but the plus side is that it's available on weekends and when public holidays, when the traditional forex market is closed. So I do use that sometimes to trade on a weekend, for example, but today's a Monday, so I'm just going to be using the traditional binary. On top of that, you can also trade the normal forex pairs if you wish to do that. Stocks, if you wish to trade stocks, buy a Walmart stock and trade with that, you can also do that. The market's open. You've also got crypto, commodities, and ETFs as well. So like I said, it's a full-fledged broker. No issues with deposits or withdrawals. I've been using them for close to 6 years now. I like them because they can make instant withdrawals to my bank account directly, my local bank account, which just saves the trouble and time and some additional cost as well, which works great for me. Now once you you've sorted all that out, the next thing you're going to do is come here and like I said, choose the instrument that you want to trade. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to be trading with. I do have a couple charts open here, so I'm looking at them and trying to make a decision on what to trade on. So I've got the AUD, US dollar, the Australian dollar and the US dollar. I've got the British pound and the CAD, Euro US, and the GU, which is the British pound and the US dollar, and Euro JPY. So like I said, there is no rush in jumping into a trade, guys. That's the key thing that I want to emphasize. As for trade duration, there are two trade durations that you can see here. The lower trade duration is a 1 minute trade, and this expires obviously a lot sooner, but it pays a little bit less, versus the other one is a 5 minute trade and pays out a lot more, but it just means that your trade is open for longer, which means you're just slightly exposing yourself to slightly more risk. So yeah, that's just pretty much it, guys. The profit payout of the time does vary, so sometimes you find them fluctuating, but now it's pretty constant at this 30 and 66. So which is why I'm trying to decide which is going to be a good opportunity to go in. I think I do see what I want to do, so I'm gonna putting in $1,000 in this trade. Yeah, 1,000 sounds good. I've got about 2 minutes to the purchase deadline, guys. So this white line here, that's a purchase deadline. This is basically the time in which you have to make a decision whether you're going to enter the trade or not, and the time from this to this is the trade duration. Okay, so this is the expiration line, this is the purchase deadline. So you got to make a decision on whether the currency pair is going to end up being higher or lower before this white line, and select higher or lower to correspond to that. And subsequently, you know, the result is determined at the red line here. If you're successful, you get 66% of your initial deposit. If you're not, then you just lose what you put in. So that's just basically what binary option is in a gist. Okay, I am looking at placing a buy on this, but what I'm holding on to see is I don't typically like to place it too close to the purchase deadline, especially when there's really no reason to. So I prefer placing it as close as possible and assess what may or may not have changed during that time. Okay, so a couple of most of them are coming up to the 5-minute mark. This looks pretty interesting. That's a nice weakening. Might do the AUD, or I might do the Euro JPY. Okay, so this is where you're actually analyzing. Okay, so I'm making a decision based on what I'm seeing at the moment. Now see that nice drop, that's good for us. It just shows us what the things are changing, how the market is reacting. So if I had entered into a position so much sooner, then I'm out of control of, I have no control over the position any longer. But here's what I'm looking at. I think I like the look of the Aussie dollar and the US dollar. I've got about 30 seconds to make a decision, so that's plenty of time really. So let's just do this as well. I think I might just do one trade, so $1,000 on the trade. I've got about 20 seconds now to decide, guys. Again, I'm going to be selecting higher, okay? But like I said, no rush, so take your time to do that. Let's see if we can get a slight drop before we jump in. Okay, that's good enough. I'm taking the trade. So I have jumped into the trade, as you can see. I've put in higher and I've put in $1,000. Now I'm in the trade for 4 minutes, the duration of the time from here to here, the expiration line. And in order to walk away with a $660 profit, I need the price to stay above the green line. Okay, so that's just it. That's entirely all I'm doing. That it doesn't get any simpler than that, With Forex, sometimes you have to decide the entry, exit, risk, if you're going to close a position, partially, all that good stuff. In binary option, you don't have to worry about that because the time is fixed. No matter what you do, the time is fixed. So all you really need to do is it's just a bit easier to manage the trade, so to speak. Okay. Now, well, I've made the best educated guess, obviously, on this based on my experience, based on what I see on the price action and the candlesticks. Now, the candlesticks is what I typically rely on the most, okay, to make a decision on as to whether or not the trade is a favorable trade to enter. Okay, and on top of that, I also rely on some technical indicators. So these are all this funky looking colorful charts and whatnots that you see. Now guys, as much as I enjoy making this video, sometimes it does feel like I'm talking to myself, so I would appreciate if you just give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you wish to continue watching videos like this that show you exactly how you can be a profitable binary option trader, and that just keeps me going forward. All right, because I typically trade without talking to the screen, so I just do this for the sake of educating you guys. So it would mean a lot if you give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Okay, now having said that, the reason I jumped into the trade was number one, candlestick pattern, chart movement, as well as technical indicators. Now there is a third factor as well. The third factor is the macro economics or macro, what's happening in the bigger picture. Today, like I said, is a Monday, and last Friday was the NFP, or non-farm payroll, which is basically a big unemployment factor news that comes out of the US. Now, when that happened last week, the jobs in US were significantly a lot better. The unemployment rate dropped significantly, in other words, which boosted the US dollar a fair bit as well. So that had actually, brought all of the major other currency pairs around the world significantly lower over the time. As you can see, the drop here. So that means that buying one of these pairs is maybe a good move, because typically when a big move like that happens, prices retrace or try to find their balance, all right? So they go in the opposite direction. So that's another factor that I am obviously considering to be taking this trade when I did, okay? So I'm just telling you guys exactly the kind of data that goes into making a decision. And this is the kind of trader that you want to work yourself to, all right? Choosing higher or lower is not the hardest part. It's making the right choice that's the hardest part. So work towards getting that, and the only way that I can tell you that you can learn this is by trying it out. Like I said, there's a link down below. Sign up for a free demo account. Get the feel of the platform, see how good of a trader you are, how accurate you're making your decisions, and when you're comfortable, you can then start putting in a little bit of money to see where this is going to take you. Now, one of the main reasons I love binary option trading is it's fixed. Like I said, I trade for 5 minutes, 1 minute. The trading interval is fixed. The profit is fixed. I know exactly up front when I put in $1,000 on this trade, all right, I stand to make 66% profit, or $660 in 5 minutes. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Literally, I make more than $100 every single minute I stay in this trade. Okay, so that's one of the reasons I love this. Okay, so it does seem to be going my way, guys. As you can see here, I think I got a pretty good entry as well. I would have liked it if it was a bit lower here, but that's okay, because like I said, I time it closer to the entry. I've got just the 30 seconds left, and in 30 seconds, as long as the price remains above this green line, I am walking away with the $600. Okay, $660, or a 66% ROI. That's crazy, guys. Like literally nuts, the kind of ROI you can stand to potentially make from binary option trading, which is why I encourage all new traders to try this out. Because it's crazy, okay, the kind of returns you stand to make. So let's see what happens, and here we go. All right, so that's good news. We have just closed out our first profitable trade for the day. So $660 in profit in no time at all, okay, of an initial invested capital of $1,000. As promised, I said that I'm going to be showing you how to milk money out of binary option, make some serious cash from binary option trading, and that's exactly what just happened here. Okay, so that's excellent. I'm happy with that. I'm actually going to close it out with this one trade, guys, because that's more than exceeds what I typically aim to make with each trade. Again, if you wish to do this, again, what I do suggest you do, sign up for the free account. Once you've got that sorted, come here. What's wrong with the internet there? Choose the instrument, choose the time, put in the amount that you wish to trade. Oh yeah, I forgot to cover this. The indicators that I use are very, very basic, guys. I've got a Bollinger Bands, MACD, psychological line, and the RSI. Now, maybe I just talk to you a little bit about why I took the trade. I've told you why. I've told you that I saw that I'm looking for buys. I'm happy with buys because of the news of what happened last Friday. That's one. And this big upswing here on the candlestick, when it comes to the candle, this is a good one. This is called an engulfing candle, all right, and an engulfing buy pattern. So that means that the buyers are coming in. And I'm happy with that, and also because of the MACD that you can see here, after this buy came in, started curving up significantly. That shows that the buying potential is coming in, so I was also happy with that. The RSI also showed an oversold position here, which means that the potential for a buy is there. So I used all of this. I used, again, to recap, candlestick pattern, what I see in the candlestick, the technical indicators, as well as knowledge of the news of what happened and what's possibly going to happen. So this is what lies behind me making this trade today. Yeah, it may sound like a handful to be knowing, but trust me, when I first started, I knew nothing as well. It was just through sheer practice that I'm able to trade the way I am today. So I encourage you to do this as well, guys, because it can truly change your life. Like I said, more than $100 each minute, I'll take that. I'll take my $660 in 5 minutes over anything else anytime. Okay, so again, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this, and I will see you in another video soon. Take care now. Bye.